back to another video. Today I'll be giving you my top 10 manhwa that you should watch. At number 10 we have Aura Recovery. I get a skill every day. In this one, after the revival of spiritual energy, the main character, the weakest awakened individual, was chosen by System 9257, granting them the ability to draw a new skill every day. Congratulations, host, you have attained seeding the world, such an amazing skill. The main character gets a skill every day that can make him grow stronger from the weakest to the strongest in the world. This system helps the main character turn his once unlucky self in life to a lucky life. At number 9, we have the Eternal Supreme. In the past, in the 10 great martial sovereigns, the main character tragically met his in a mountain range. 15 years later, he crosses the crystals of rebirth into the body of a prince, embarking on a heaven-defying journey. Against the immeasurable geniuses of the current generations, the 9 ranks of martial arts are 10 realms of the gods. The world has been plugged into turmoil once more, and the main character leads the way of the new generation and helps peace come once again. At number 8, we have Return of the Max Level Doctor. In this one, to survive as someone from a low-key background, I am a doctor. Had to abandon my pride if I had to bark. I barked. If I had to beg, I begged. When frustration and anger brimmed in both eyes, facing death in a tragic accident. But when I opened my eyes, I found myself as an intern outside a novice doctor in the 20s, but on the inside a top-tier surgeon. The revenge and healing drama of our main character, the max level doctor. From now on, I will take control over every situation. Our main character strives to get his revenge and strives to be the best doctor in the world. At number 7, we have Dawn of the Procedure. In this one, in the era where myth and reality meet, gods and heroes from ancient myths such as Greece, Rome, Egypt, etc. are recreated in the 21st century real world. The protagonist, our main character, is going to new senses and powers through a process called awakening. As his new senses open, he sees what others can't and sees and realizes that the world is changing. He grows up experiencing curiosity about the world, awareness of an unjust reality. In love, however, he faces the threats and dangers that the new world brings. At number 6, we have the legendary mechanic. In this one, a veteran player of the game Galaxy died unexpectedly. In the middle of doing a leveling request, he was transmigrated to the game world 10 years earlier and became an NPC with a player's panel and was reborn in the base of the game's villain. In order to survive, the main character resolutely chose the mechanic occupation and concentrated on cultivation. Familiar with the iterations and rules of multiple versions of the game, he vowed to lead the way of the army of machines to overthrow the villains and rise to the top and become the strongest in the world. Do even better than what he did in his past life. At number 5, we have Leveling with the Gods. In this one, he becomes stronger, faster than anyone else, but he lost in the end. There was only despair for the main character. In his last moments, he was given another chance. Through the sacrifice of his comrades, his fate has not been sealed yet. Returning back in the past, he attempts to climb the tower again with some unmatched talent and a memory of his past life to fight against the evils that threatens the world and to destroy the tower. He gets as strong as he can for the up-and-coming future. He faces stronger enemies to come. At number 4, we have Solo Leveling. 10 years ago, after the gate that connected to the real world with the monster world opened, some of the ordinary, everyday people received the powers to hunt monsters within the gate. They are known as hunters. However, not all hunters are powerful. The main character is an earring hunter. I'm someone who has to risk his life in order to make the littlest amount of money in this world, having no skills whatsoever to display. At least I found a hidden dungeon with the hardest difficulty within the D-ranked dungeons. In the end, I was able to accepting death. I suddenly received a strange power and quest log that only I could see, a secret to leveling up that I only know about. If I train to accordance with the quest and hunted monsters, my level would rise, changing from the weakest hunter to the strongest hunter. The main character does these quests in order to grow stronger and eventually go to the strongest in the world. At number 3, we have solo farming in the tower. In this one day a mysterious tower suddenly appeared in the city. The people decided to call it a dungeon, and while it was full of rugged terrain and dangerous monsters, it was also a land of opportunity, where countless treasures awaited. When the main character, a young man living an ordinary life, was invited to the dungeon by chance, he is thrilled at the prospect of becoming rich, but he is stranded in a hidden area of mysterious tower. All he has is a few seeds in his body. Now he must farm to collect resources and figure out on his own a survival strategy. With the class of a farmer, not a fighting class, how will he survive? And with the tower master giving him trouble along the way. At number 2, we have another Emperor Reborn. In this one, the main character revived the whole world, was covered by a rich Riki, and creatures of the earth were affected by this. Humans began to awaken to have stronger power, and creatures other than the humans also evolved rapidly under the influence of aura. Some powerful and mysterious races have quickly risen. Legend has it the power is fixated the alien royal family. By coincidence, the soul of the imperial royal prince crosses over the body of the ordinary human youth. And the main character now is in the human world and begins to create memories there, and begins to want to protect there also, get away from his family. At number 1, we have Please Go Home, Akutu-san. In this one, the main character normally doesn't get involved with her, a delinquent girl in his class, but for some reason she makes his house her hangout place. The main character does something horrible to her behind closed doors, or will he chase her out? But dealing with her seductive behavior in such a confined space, he's sure to be flustered. He wants her to go home, but he doesn't. A teasing comedy under a single roof. Thank you two for watching the video. Don't forget to comment down below which list you think I should do next. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and like the video. Y'all have a nice day.